What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Jamin, and look y'all, today we are back with another video, okay? Y'all already know the drill. Hit that like, subscribe for your boy Jamin, glove motion, all 2025. That like button is free, chat. It's free. Hit that like button, subscribe if you rock with your boy Jamin. Now look, I did go live yesterday. I told you I'd be on that Madden Heavy, which I ended up winning another Super Bowl in Ultimate Team, okay? Y'all know the drill, man. No money's for y'all already know the wave. Now look, I had a lot of questions, okay? Regarding the 2K26, and a lot of people have been asking me a lot of stuff. We're gonna read some comments today, and I had a very interesting DM. Okay, so it's from an unknown person. They say, yo, look, I done seen a couple of your vids, J-Mid. I do agree with some of your takes. However, how does 2K fix the issues that are in this game? How do they overall fix their game? Would love to hear your thoughts. First of all, appreciate the question, appreciate the DM. You already know what it is. Now look, what you see in the background is old footage. I told you when I was testing the game out, I was running with T. We had a couple games here and there. That's besides the point, right? Shout out to the person with the account. They know who they are, right? Now, look, the reality is this, y'all. You can't fix NBA 2K26. You really can't. And the reason why I'm saying you can't, and I know it might sound crazy, like, oh, well, Jamie, you made all these videos regarding the game and the issues with it, but they can't fix it. Listen, you got to hear what I'm saying. All the stuff that y'all don't like with the movement, the inconsistency, all of that stuff, they cannot fix that, right? And when I get to a couple of these comments, I can tell that some of y'all, once again, did what I exactly knew what you were going to do. Instead of you actually listening to the video, you simply just read the title and went to the comments and just started typing. You have to actually hear what I'm saying in the video, then put a comment. There's nothing wrong with just listening to the video, then giving your opinion, right? A lot of y'all don't like like I said, the RNG on every RNG is still in the game. It's not in the shooting, but I heard this rumor that the green window moves. But all of this stuff that y'all don't like with the game is here to stay. They're not taking out rhythm shooting. They're not taking out powered by pro play. RNG will remain in the game. All of this stuff is going to stay in the game, right? They can definitely fix the contest system for sure. They can definitely boost that. But here's the thing. Do we honestly trust 2K or the dev team to when they touch something, it doesn't break something else with the game, or it doesn't make something else in the game unresponsive, or, inconsistent? What is what I'm looking for? Unplayable, right? All of these things, because we've already witnessed stuff before. When they do make changes to the game, there's something else in the game that usually breaks. Whether it's the shooting, the shot cues, which I already told y'all this 1,000 times, you could argue 1,000,000 times. Bro, look, I don't agree with this stuff. I don't like it, right? And now it's funny that now y'all realize Jamin really not gonna stream 2K. He really be on Madden for real. Now y'all once again in my comment section telling me this gotta go, that's gotta go. They gotta fix this, they gotta fix that. Instead of you realizing, look, everything that you don't like, Jamin was telling you, I don't agree with this stuff. I don't want it to be back in the game. Remember, this is supposed to be a brand new game here. Now, I don't want to hear no excuses, because I can see people right now in the comment section, oh, why don't y'all apply to be a dev if you know everything? That's not my job to do. That's their job to do. And you could argue that they did a very poor job, especially, it felt like the game was rushed. The reason why I said it is because when you tell me, again, when y'all tell me, the 2K community regarding says, yo, NBA 2K25 is arguably the worst basketball game I've ever played, or one of the worst video games people have ever played. Why take anything from that game that people told you was one of the worst things they've ever played, right? And take things from that game and bring it back. Pause. So, and again, we've already said this stuff multiple times, but it's like everything that y'all are unhappy with, YouTube, listen, I warned every single one of y'all. I did. Now I want to say this before I get to the comment section. Bro, when I was testing him out with T, I want to say this, I hope y'all can hear me loud and clear when I say this. Some of y'all, ladies and gentlemen, whether you are a male or a female, some of y'all have the IQ of a rock. Okay, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, it is that bad. Okay, and I'm not even surprised. But it's like, at some point, you would think, okay, the IQ level here would improve. But at some point, you can't think like that, because guess what? That's not something you can teach. Okay, IQ is something you have to know, right? But the IQ level, when I tested him with, it's me and T out there, it is so bad. I mean, people have the IQ of Patrick Starr. I mean, just dumb. you got a 7-point lead, right? Instead of just holding the ball, let's try to score the ball, guys. And then when we don't score, the other team gets a fast break 3, and the game, they don't got to waste no timeouts, right? It's like people have the IQ of a fucking rock. I'm not even trying to be funny. It's the truth, right? Now, let me get to the comment section, bro, right? Because I already see a comment right now. The problem with this game is the community. Have you ever played Random Wreck? It is so toxic, and this is unfair, right? I think, who put this comment? His name, what? MA7. The main problem with the game is the community and Random Wreck all along other game. No, bro, listen to me, bro. See, and I know you might be new to this channel, which I'm tired of repeating myself, I really am. But I understand a lot of y'all new here. Like I said, if you're new, that like button is free, right? Bro, you can't continue to blame the community. And the reason why I tell y'all this is because the game allows it. How many times have I told y'all, yo, look, that remove status out the game. It's broken. And if you niggas don't understand that, let me make this clear for you. If I wanted to get on an account, right? As my controller just fell. If I wanted to get on an account, on the account that, like, I hop on the game sometimes with, right? Shout out to the person once again. And I wanted to make sure people lose the game, I could do that. Because the game allows me to do it. There is no vote to kick. I understand y'all gonna say, bro, vote to kick is too toxic. You could be absolutely correct. But you know what? Guess what? When you have people out there that they want to throw the game, they want to sell the team, the status system has been broken for the last 4 to 5 years to where 2K still can't get it right. Meaning, if Johnny sells the game and he has a D teammate grade, you shouldn't be blamed for Johnny having a D teammate grade, especially if you're playing with randoms that you don't know. But see, that system has been broken for the last 3 to 4 years, and it has yet been addressed. Once again, so you can't say, bruh, it's the community. Yes, I just told you the community, and a lot of people that play this game, they have the IQ of a rock. Patrick Starr is smarter than some of these people. Well, Patrick Starr's not a real person. That's the point. That's how bad it is, right? My whole point is we cannot continue to blame the community when 2K allows it. They're allowing these people to ruin the game mode. They're allowing them to do it. And the way they would fix it is by doing what? Loading up the game and realizing what's really going on out there. But that's not happening. And when I tell y'all this, I'm the bad guy. Let me read another comment, right? Now, M7, to fix your issue, you just got to stop playing, gang. I'm going to tell you right now, because it's not going to get no better. I told y'all, the randoms they're not going to change. To fix your problem, you got to just stop playing the game. You have to actually have teammates, or you got to stop playing the game. Why do y'all think I be playing Madden? Madden, I can do whatever I want on Madden. I almost got 1 million coins. And I'm going to keep saying that so y'all can hear me when I say that. Because I know y'all want to see me stream 2K and lose my mind. Listen, I'll be chilling. I just want another Super Bowl on Ultimate Team. Going crazy. Having fun. You know what I'm saying? I don't win every game. I probably don't have a winning record. But the most important thing is I'm having fun. What y'all are putting in these comment sections sounds like y'all are frustrated. Y'all sound like y'all don't want to play the game no more. Y'all sound like it ruins the day of your mood playing the game, right? So when I'm reading these comments, right here, the biggest problem as a big is that all other bigs just stand at the 3-point line. So therefore, you can't get any rebounds because you have to chase them around even though they're 7'4", 240. Now, I will say this. Now, what you can say for the community is the shooting. A lot of y'all wanted the shooting to be like this. Let's be honest. A lot of y'all wanted shooting to not be such of a issue, right? When you ask for things, understand what you're dealing with. And when I say understand what you're dealing with, understand what the 2K community really is, right? When you make something simple, people are going to figure it out, right? Like we watched the rhythm shooting. I said, bro, I don't like the fact that you only got a time to tempo. I told y'all that. People are like, nah, you whining again, the game not even out. All right, bet. Now that it's out, y'all hate rhythm shooting, right? Now that shooting is so easy, everybody's on a 7'4", right? Well, that's what y'all asked for. See, what y'all really, like I've been saying, all they have to do is balance everything out. They've done it before. The problem is there's been a lot of inconsistency. And when you have inconsistency, you're never going to get it right. You're never going to get it right. And right now, 2K doesn't have it right because the offense is so consistent to where defense is not as consistent. And I'm going to read a comment too as well. Now, Sekhmet, I think she put a comment. She says, you can actually get a stop on the game. If you don't like it, you don't have to play it. again, and again, this ain't nothing personal. It's all love at the end of the day. Y'all know me. I don't get personal with this 2K talk. I love having these debates. But segment, I will tell you this. I never said you couldn't get a stop. I said, yeah, you can get a stop here and there. But the fact that you can run down the court and fade consistently, right? If you're playing phenomenal, solid, disciplined defense, you should be able to get a stop consistently if you're playing smart defense. But guess what, segment? That's not the case on this game. On this game, you could be playing the smartest defense. It doesn't reward you, right? And you can have the argument because it's the RNG, whatever it is. My point is that's not balanced, right? That's clearly an offense. It's offense everything. Now, when the game is super difficult, I'm gonna tell you once again why I don't. The reason why y'all don't like the shooting when it was tougher because there were multiple shot timings. If there was just one shot timing in the game, like how it was in 2K19, to where you didn't have to go to the hash or the top of the key and it was a different timing. If you knew your shot, you knew your shot. That's why y'all didn't like it when the shooting was difficult. Like, for example, 2K24, y'all hated it. Why? They added all of them shot timings. Did I not say, bro, take it out of the game? There's too much going on. No, Jay, y'all don't want a skill gap. Okay, well, it's in the game. Y'all don't like it. And what I'm saying, y'all, I'm talking about a lot of people that's watching this video. Y'all don't like the fact that the shooting was difficult. So they made it easier. Now, bro, it's a problem. The problem is everything that I've been telling y'all didn't want to hear me. So now when it's out, now y'all real, like I said, y'all real, oh, J-Man really not going to stream 2K even though he got access to the game on a different account. Bro, I don't like this game. That's what y'all are doing, right? Meanwhile, and people in my community can tell you, yo, J-Man for the most of he be on Madden 24/7. 24/7. Not spending a dime on the game, just playing the game, having fun, doing what I do, right? Doing what I do. Spending my time having my fun on a game that I have control over sometimes, right? Meaning I can leave the game, no issues, right? Again, we look at the leaderboard. It's the same people. What are we talking about? Don't tell me, bro, I mean, those people, they might just be that good. So you're telling me for 3 years, 4 years straight, the same people on the leaderboards, they're just that good. Come on now. At some point, y'all got to use y'all brain, okay? And realize there's something off there. You got the same people on the leaderboard every single year. Come on now. You don't find that funny? Now, I don't care if they were cheating or not, because guess what? The game allows it. There's no repercussions, people that get cheat. And if people are getting caught cheating, it's only a 2-week ban. They're not getting permanently banned. If I'm a dev, once I see you were cheating on that account, as my mic just went out. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Once I see that you're on that account cheating, you're done. You're done. There is no, yeah, let's give Buddy a 2-week ban and all of this stuff. No, bro, you're finished. Because if you did it before, you would do it again. But again, these are things that y'all should not be surprised. These are things y'all should have seen coming, right? Like, you should have known that was coming. Like, when they made the shooting easier, you should have known that the so-called rhythm shooting was going to be a problem. It's too easy to shoot, right? But that's the thing, the 2K can never find no balance, bro. And things that need to happen, things that y'all would want, like, if they did what I said they would do, y'all would love the game, right? If they imagine a 2K19 next gen, I know a lot of y'all gonna say like, bro, that's going back in time and things like that. No, y'all would love the game if it was 2K19 but just next gen. Y'all would love it. Y'all would. You probably have a bunch of new creators blowing up channel wise, right? Y'all would love that. If they dropped a 2K19 next gen, y'all would love that game. You don't have a million shot timings. There is no ban system, right? There is no powered by pro play. There is no rhythm shooting. Y'all would love that game. But with J-Mid, that's the past. That's the prop. Like, okay, well then you get what you get and you don't throw a motherfucking fit, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? So it's like y'all gotta realize everything I've been telling y'all, I was right on. But y'all still in these comments talking about rec randoms. Talking about, bro, this shouldn't be in the game. I warned all of y'all, bro. I warned all y'all this already. Let me see if I'm still recording because my mic did just pop out. Let me see something real quick, y'all. But yeah, y'all, I had to make sure we were still, recording. But like I was saying, if anybody was accused of cheating or caught cheating on that account, they should be permanently banned. But these are things that you can't blame the community over because they're allowed to do it. Everything that you're seeing with the game that you don't like, 2K allows it. They are allowing it. And I don't know why some of y'all are scared to be you, utilize what you want to say, but you staying silent ain't doing nothing. You're not. You're not doing anything by just staying silent. You're not. You're not doing anything by not saying nothing. Because I feel like when y'all I don't want to say nothing because there is no I don't want to say nothing. You probably just don't care as much. Which, like I said, I'll be on Madden. I don't be stressing out over this sorry ass game. Okay? Even though I got access to it for free, I don't be over here stressing. I don't. Right? I don't be stressing at all. I'm glad I did no money spent on my point guard. Took a week to get to 95. Like this guy right here, I can tell this is a no-head by looking at the profile picture. This kid is just talking for no reason. And then he put another comment, why shout out Kai? So again, I'm not even going over that again, right? But if I'm talking for no reason, then why are you here? You know what I mean? That's just a great question, right? I'm not even mad. I told you it's all up at me at the end of the day. If I'm talking for no reason, why are you here? I'm talking for a reason because guess what? I got you to put a comment. 2 comments at that. I got you to put 2 comments. So I know you see most of the video. But my thing is, if I'm talking for no reason, why still watch me? Right? I know, because bro, this kid is right, but I don't want to agree with him because the things that he was saying before, I was disagreeing with him. And now that he was actually right, I don't want to admit that he was right. It's like, and y'all be grown men too. Stop playing the game then. I don't like sushi. Guess what? I don't eat it. Stop crying. Again, if I'm crying, which y'all are not watching the video, I don't care the fact that y'all don't like the game, right? I already knew this is going to happen with the game. Why watch me if you feel like I'm crying? That is all I'm saying. Again, because here's the thing, right? All y'all want is to see me go live. And if I do live, I'm doing reactions. I told y'all that. I'm not putting myself through a crash out over this game. It's no point because guess what? Everything that I expected to happen has already happened. And I'm gonna make a prediction right now. When they drop season 2, y'all gonna say shooting got touched. I guarantee you, right? Or y'all gonna say y'all build is not as effective as it was the first season, right? There's gonna be something that happens in the next season to where y'all not gonna like it, right? I swear, bro, y'all be the most whining community I've ever seen. Again, if you think I am whining, why watch me? What was that video? That video was 28 minutes. 28 minutes. You mean to tell me you watched the first minute and said I'm whining instead of actually looking at the video? But that can't be true. It's like YouTube tells me when y'all are watching the videos. It's like y'all just don't want to admit that J-Mid was right. Unlocking the 7-4 as a rep reward is one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. So how would they fix the 7-4 issue then? Because I don't want to hear no crying about, man, all people do is get on 7-4s, bro. It's too OP. It's broken. So how else do you fix that problem? By allowing everybody to do it? Because that's what they're doing. Once again, it proves my point. 2K allows it. If they knew how powerful a 7-4 was going to be, you don't let the community have access to something that's going to be game breaking immediately. Especially if the game is going to be an offensive based game. And it's not going to be really balanced out. You don't do that. But that's how you don't know your community. We already talked about that already, right? Another comment. I'm so glad you mentioned movement. It's the main reason defense is bad. Yeah, I definitely agree. And as much as we want to say once again, well, pro play is really not the issue. I mean, what is the solution? Is it the solution? No. We don't like the movement. Pro play should never came back in the game. We've already had that discussion multiple times. I told you I just don't like it. To me, it was something that was not even needed into the game. Why make things complicated? It's like when 2K, instead of them doing basic things like right now, they have all of this extra stuff in the game. Instead of just keep it basketball. It's a basketball game. You don't need all of this extra stuff going on. And it kills the vibe of the game. right? I know for a fact when some of y'all lose a game that you're not supposed to win and you get in the lobby, you see people doing these TikTok dances, it be irritating. You're like, bro, like, why is that in the... Exactly. But that's because, again, 2K, they do too much. Way too much. Keep it basketball. Just playing my NBA, I don't get why you lames love playing the fake part in the first place. Brother, again, I can tell you're another old head. And again, it ain't nothing personal, it's the truth. Who is playing my NBA? And I don't even be on the game like that. Who is getting on any NBA 2K and saying, yeah, let me play the my NBA mode? You know how bored you have to be? Do you know how bored you have to be? And there's no disrespect. Bro, I would play the WNBA mode if before I played my NBA, I would play the WNBA. I mean, I've done it before, but that's saying I've been super bored, right? And I be watching WNBA, okay? It's nothing. T can tell you, I was watching the playoffs, I was watching the games. It's not a knock to the WNBA, it's too much in the game, right? And I know we're kind of getting off topic here. All I'm saying is 2K has way too much in the game. And I already told y'all, if you ask me, they should allow the females to make the same build as a male character. Why do I say that? It's a video game, right? At some point, you can't just, well, we gotta have everything separated, and maybe that's a part of the problem. You have too much going on. There's too much in the game. Just keep things simple, right? I'm just sitting back laughing at everybody who bought the game. I knew this day would come. I mean, it's funny to me too, because I mean, I warned everybody all of this stuff is gonna happen. Not even happen, but I knew a lot of y'all weren't gonna like a lot with the game. I knew that. Because they were just running it back with everything that they just did on a game that y'all were calling. Or we could argue, no, we can say it was the worst 2K of all time. Right? Now, I some of the comment section now. Well, you said the last couple of years, these 2Ks have been bad. They have. I can tell you why 2K24 was one of my worst 2Ks of all time. It was too much inconsistency, right? And it killed the experience for me. I don't like the fact that you can get on the game, do your job, and somebody, man, go for 40 on their head, and now you're getting blamed for how that player played. That just kills the vibe, especially if you're a person that cares about winning and, you know, you want to just get on the game and do your job and play basketball. You can't do that on 2K. Because like I said, the people that want to lose, they can make sure you lose. The people that want to sabotage the team, they can do that. The game allows it, right? But they've allowed it way too long. Based on things that you said in the video and some comments I've read, I'm not gonna lie, low-key, y'all got what y'all wanted, which is heavily offensive-based basketball game. It's so much to explain, so many issues with the game. But here's the thing. I already knew this. I knew this. This is why, like, I keep trying to tell y'all, right? And I'm not even hyped. This is how I am when I make my videos. I'm super energized. I love making my content. Some of y'all know that. A lot of y'all new here, so y'all gotta figure that out about me. Learn that about me, right? Bro, all of the things that I had said they need to remove, they need to do, they didn't do anything that I said. And I'm not saying they're supposed to listen to me fully. I'm just saying when you run things back to something that y'all did not like, that's like being a fan of a team and you hated the roster, right? And instead of the team making major improvements, they said, no, we're going to get the same roster. We're going to run it back the same season. As a fan, you're not interested. You're more disappointed than pissed off. You're like, bro, are we serious? So when y'all looking at 2K right now, y'all like, bro, there's no way, right? But that's what happens when you don't make changes, when you run it back. That is what happens, right? Now, another comment. The green window definitely moves or changes, but it's when contested kind of feels like a trick. So y'all are telling me the green window moves. I mean, like I said, I be on Madden. I mean, all you see in the background is old footage. I think today there's the double rep and the rec. I'm not playing it. I didn't play 2K yesterday or the day before. I'm not playing it. There's no need to, right? And so that's the thing. Like, some of y'all feel like you gotta play 2K. You gotta play this only basketball game. But bro, you really have another game out there that you be having fun with. Play that game. I told you I be playing Madden. I haven't played Madden since Madden 18, but that's how you know I'm having some fun. I haven't played Madden like this since Madden 18. I'm back to playing Madden. Is Madden the perfect game? No. But it's a lot more fun if you know what you're doing, and it's a lot more control over the experience. A lot more. And that is what I can say. So we have a comment. By Duan Star says, this is the worst 2K ever. See? I'm not saying this. Y'all are telling me this. Y'all are telling me this is the worst 2K of all time. Right? Now, do I think 26 is worse than 25? No, I don't. But do I think 26 is anything different than 25? No, I don't. I don't. Because we take a look at the things that they did, that they brought back. How can we say anything is brand new when it's not? So we have a comment. Somebody says the fading has to go. No way a running fade, not even a pivot fade, is the easiest and the best shot in the game, hands down. It's absurd. Then we had 3 replies. It be pissing me off to see my teammates get cooked with fades, right? Again, this is what happens when the shooting isn't much of a challenge, right? So all of this stuff, y'all shouldn't be surprised at. Now, I know I didn't get to all of the comments. I know my mic went out. That kind of stalled everything. But in the next one, if y'all like this video, y'all want me to read more comments and we can have more of these discussions, right? Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you rock with your boy J Mid, and we'll get to some more comments. But going forward, no, I don't plan on streaming on the account that you see in the background. I don't plan on doing the things that y'all want, right? Like, I know some of y'all gonna be like, well, when you were streaming Madden yesterday, I don't know why the stream didn't save. You only had like 10 people. Well, that's because y'all want to see me stream 2K, and it's not gonna happen. I told y'all I'd rather do my reactions than play 2K. Because guess what? I told y'all the only way you can enjoy 2K right now, when you got consistent teammates. You ain't got no teammates, ain't no point to load up the game. No cap. Like right now, like I said, the little double rep, there is no point to play if you don't have a team. You're going to go in there, deal with the same stupidity of randoms. You're going to get blamed for how Johnny and Joseph plays. So there's no point on putting yourself through that headache, yo. There's no point. I'm chilling. I'm playing, man. I'm doing what I want to do. And people don't like that, right? So, like I said, if y'all want more of these, we read comments, we could do that. But be sure to hit that like, subscribe for your boy J May, Glove Motion, all 2025. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. And yeah, man, we can read more comments in the next video. J May signing out.